I ain't trying to have no heart attack. One more. Whew, that was tough. When things start to get hard, that's when it begins. I'm not working today. About to go grab me some C4. You guys need to like and subscribe to the channel because I need C4 to appreciate you. I need C4 to sponsor me. Sure. With the amount of C4 that I do drink, see, they don't have anything here. See, they have one here, but this is not the strongest one. 200 milligram. You know what? We're gonna do with that. I ain't trying to have no heart attack. I like to start with pull-ups. I can't pull myself with nothing. So this is a perfect start for me. And if I had to do chest, shoulder, and all this stuff, that's a good warm-up for me. So that's what I'm gonna start with. That 3 set of 10. We out here warming up. We're warming up with 25 right now. We're gonna move up. Bro, let me give you a couple stories of how fear has ruined, killed my ambition that I had when I was younger. Keep in mind, I've always been ambitious. I always felt like I can be more than who I am, more than what I do, right? But every time I tried something, it never failed. Every time I try something, 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in, I give up because it gets hard. When it gets hard, I said to myself, maybe it's not for me. Maybe that's not what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I don't know if my peers would like what I'm doing. I don't know if my parents would agree with what I'm doing. I don't know if the woman I'm talking to would like what the things I'm doing. All these things always kept me away from the dedication that I had. Keep in mind, when you want to do something and you dedicate to that thing, the less time you will have to spend with people. Your environment, they're going to start to notice that. When you dedicate, let's say you do it for only 3 weeks, but you start day one, you're so dedicated, Monday to Saturday, you just do that thing constantly and constantly. Your environment, by the 3rd week, they're going to start asking questions like, man, what's going on? You're not hanging out? What's going on, though? All these things, those soft pressure things, when you start telling them why you do what you're doing, they're going to have their opinion, right? And their opinion can make you feel like, man, am I doing the right thing? And they're going to start to settle as soon as you start having bad days, as soon as you start having a less performing day, stuff like that. You're going to start telling yourself, man, look, this is not for me. Because you're afraid of what's happening around, what your environment have told you. You're afraid of disappointing them. You have to be careful. That's one of the things that really ruined my ambition, my dedication, my focus when I was young. As a 31 years old man, I can't live like that. It's impossible. I can't do that. I'm warming up still. 25, I'm gonna do 30 of just 4-1. This is a whole motion. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'm gonna do 10 here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, and I'm gonna come down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just wanna pump as much blood as I can in my body before I put heavy, go to 45, right? If you're in a position that you're not happy about, Have you ever asked yourself, man, how I got here? Well, if you ever ask yourself that question, you need to start backtracking how you got here. And when you actually start backtracking your decisions, the things you have dedicated yourself to, you will see that it was just motivated by fear. Fear is the biggest thing that make us do dumb shit. Seriously. It make us do dumb shit, but you may not be aware of how much dumb shit you do because you think you living your life. Everything is based on feeling. We went up in weight, 45 and 10. I haven't done this in years. That 45 itself kicking my butt. We here, man. We ain't going nowhere this time around. We are not. Okay? Do you know it's been proven? It's studies out there that say people quit at the 21st to the 30th day. Which is what? 2 weeks? Almost 3 weeks? That's where people quit the most because that's when things getting really hard and they have the turning point is around there. These type of studies, I love it because like I say, I used to try a lot of things, but I've always quit around that time, around like the 3rd week, the 4th week, almost the end of the month. That's where I quit. And I've always done this. I feel like I won't see no result. I'm just inconsistent. Other things come and distract me from the main thing. And all these reasons, right? Fear, like I said in the beginning. And the fact that I do a lot of neuroscience studies to understand why we do what we do. I want to understand what's the part of our brain that make the most decision, what part of our brain that we using the most, who's in control of when we wake up in the morning, at night, and when we're craving things, when we have an urge, when you have an addiction and stuff like that. I want to know and I want to learn everything. So I do a lot of reading about the neuroscience, about your brain. Sometimes I stumble on those studies that say it's around that time people quit. And that's where I'm at right now, of where people quit the most. And I can see it. Why? Because of all the things that I'm dealing with, right? My brain haven't changed completely. I'm still in that storm. So I still have that strong fear. Waking up in the morning, go to the gym, go to jiu-jitsu, do the right thing, read the studies, better my speech, better my content when I talk to you guys, be more authentic, have an authority speech and figure when I'm talking to you guys that this is not a gimmick for me. I'm being honest as much as possible. I want to transfer these things to you so you can feel it as you watching me. I'm in that period of feeling some type of way. Try not to quit this time. Try not to fall short. Try not to give up. It's tough. It's tough. But we're not going to quit. We're not going to give up. Let me get this in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. One more. Whew, that was tough. That was tough. Whoo-wee. Felt pretty good though. Felt pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're gonna do some shoulder press. Let the chest rest a little bit. And we're gonna go back. I'm trying to do two exercises of each body, of each muscle. So the chest, I did this one. I don't ever do flat bench press anymore because of my shoulder. So it's kind of inclined a little bit. So I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do dumbbell. But in the meantime, I'm gonna let that rest and do the bar. I'm gonna do shoulder press with the bar. All right, let's get to it. We're here now. Some more shoulder press. Ooh. I'm gonna try to combine this with that one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I like this machine. I see I'm not doing any flats, bench press, but this one, I can control things much better here than when I'm doing with the barbell. Why do you think I call my channel No Fear, No Options? As long as you continue to leave your fear, you give yourself an option. What I mean about that is that if you're afraid to wake up at 4 a.m. because you're nervous, you get nervous, you feel like you're not getting enough rest. The night before, you're rushing to go to bed early so you can get enough rest. And when you don't get the rest that you would like, but you still have to wake up, so you feel nervous, you feel irritated, you feel like, man, am I doing this? Stuff like that. All this feeling you're having, that's the fear, right? Now, when morning come, when you start telling yourself, man, do I need to go? Do I have to go? Maybe later, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, whenever, maybe when I'm motivated. You see, you give yourself too many options. You give yourself too many options because you were afraid or you were scared that you didn't have enough sleep, that you wasn't prepared the night before, that you'd never wake up at 4 a.m. So all those fears give you an option to say to yourself, do I need to go today? Do I have to go? Is that really necessary? Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe when I'm motivated. You see all the options you're giving to yourself because you're living your fear. But when I say no fear, no option, is a slogan of, if I say I'm getting up at 4, no matter what I feel, I gotta get up and get it done. No matter what I feel, no matter how I feel, no matter how many hours I had to sleep, no matter what happened the night before, no matter how I feel that morning, it's like I'm trying not to let any feeling stop the motion. If I'm sad, if I feel any kind of way, tired, whatever the case may be, I have to go with the calendar. The calendar said I gotta get up at that time. I'm gonna get up. I have to get up. I gotta go to jiu-jitsu. I have to come to the gym. I have to do this thing no matter how I feel. And that's a very tough battle. Doesn't mean I win every day, but I'm trying to win every day. That's where the slogan came from. No fear, no options. Because it doesn't matter. I don't have no option if I said to myself, I'm gonna do this. It's okay to feel afraid. That's a reaction. But when you decide to face that fear, that's an action. Like that's a decision, that's a choice. That's what makes you courageous. I'm too big to dunk my head now in that tub. My whole body won't even be in there. It's only gonna be like.
We'll have to fill a pitcher with ice cold water and dump it on your head.
That's a win. That's a big. Cause
they're both rookies.
All right, I'm done over here. Finished. Done with my workout, and I want to talk to you guys. This is where I will end the vlog to tell you I got sick and tired of being tired, man. I was on replay my whole 20s, living that fear constantly. I reached the point where I say, you know what? This is it. I'm not doing this anymore. Everybody gonna have a reaching point. Yours might be in 40s, yours might be in your 20s, but we always gonna have a turning point. And you may have a lot of these turning points in your life, but just know, when you have that turning point and you decide to do something about it, the hard time will come. I had this turning point as well when I was younger. I had those turning points where I felt like I had enough. I need to change my life. And I tried. And when things got hard, I stopped. I quit. Right? I wasn't consistent. Right? I was living my fear. I felt like it wasn't for me. I was afraid of judgment. But now this time, I've learned from all the times that I wanted to turn my life around. And when I started, I quit. This time, I've realized When I make the choice of changing and I start, when things start to get hard, that's when it begins. When you start to getting sore, when you're not seeing results of the dedication, your hard work, that's when it begins. That's just like a simple, but don't give up. Hold on. Stay strong, because that's what I'm doing. I'm going through a hard time, but I'm holding on. Because I don't have no other choice, man. That's what you have to understand. I don't have no other choice but to hold on. To change this lifestyle of mine, this addiction of mine, this urge of mine, this low life of mine. It's time to change. Tired of leave my feelings. Tired to always feel like before I do it. I want to be motivated before I do it. I'm tired of it. We're going to do it no matter what. No matter how we feel, we're gonna get the job done. And that's what we're doing. So I had a great workout. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And that's how we do it. No fear, no option. To the day I die. No fear, no options. I'm out. Peace.